21 new skins, Jessie remodel, new modifier, as well as some hidden UI changes and even some balance changes I noticed, like Mortis getting nerfed. So let's get right into everything that we learned in Brawl Talk, including the things that they didn't show you. One of the first things that Brawl Stars did not mention is a new icon that is found around your player. They didn't say what it was exactly, but to me, this looks like an icon that will appear if your brawler has a gadget, which will be very helpful in knowing what your opponent's capabilities are. So there's just a tiny little gadget spot right by the circle that looks like it will tell you if your brawler has a gadget or not. Now, I've got more hidden changes like that nerf to Mortis, but I'll show you those in a minute. But for now, let's check out the brand new brawler that's coming to Brawl Stars, Lola. Lola is the chromatic brawler for Season 9, and she is the epitome of vanity. She loves herself so much that for her super, she throws down a diamond necklace and creates a reflection of herself. Now, this reflection does only have 50% of her hit points, but it deals 100% of the damage that she does. You can either place it away from you to reach somewhere where you can't, or you can put it right next to you and just have a wall of fire. Now, it does mimic your every single move, including your shots, and I think that this is going to be very deadly to those who get really good with her. And speaking of her normal shot, she fires 6 projectiles and they deal 392 damage per shot. That is until she gets her super, and then they deal 502 damage per shot. Now, I actually think that this is her star power, but they didn't say for sure and we have no way of knowing, but I think that her star power will work just like Jean's Spirit Slap, where when your super is charged, you deal extra damage. So you have to make that choice. Do I use my super or do I continue getting this extra damage? With her super charged up, if you were to hit all your shots, you could two-shot most brawlers in game, as she's going to deal an insane amount of damage at a fairly long range, and her hit points are similar to Nita. So she's not super tanky, but she's not really skinny, even though she's kind of skinny. She's kind of thick, but she's kind of skinny. You know what I mean. Anyways, my first gut reaction in seeing Lola is that A, she is a pretty darn cool looking brawler. She's very interesting, and I think she's going to be pretty strong. But I'll give you all the info on Lola in my 1v1 versus every brawler video, so be sure to subscribe for that, as well as all the info and sneak peeks on this update. Next up, we have 21 new skins, and they have custom shots, animations, models. They have pretty much everything. Starting with the Brawl Pass skins, at tier 70, we get Chola, which is like a, like a Mexican, I think it's like a gangster, so she's kind of like maybe she's just like acting as a Mexican gangster, the Chola. You know what, I don't know. Not is she only rocking that cool custom skin, but her shots and her animations are different as well. Now, on tier 1 of the Brawl Pass, we will get Bull's new skin, B800. Is there some sort of hidden Easter egg with B800? Does that mean something? Yo, you got a B800. That makes no sense. Now, we don't get to see his shots to tell if they're different, but I'm going to assume that they are, since his model and his animations are new as well. There are 4 skins that fit into the theme of Brawlywood. A pin for Brawloween that was animated, a pumpkin that spun, that was pretty cool. Now, they just showed that one pumpkin, but I imagine that there's going to be more for Brawloween aside from just that one, but no confirmation on that just yet. One last bit of new stuff coming is a new Brawloween modifier called Invisible Brawlers. What will happen here is that during every match, every 7 seconds, you're going to alternate between being visible and invisible, pretty much freely on for everybody. It sounds decently fun, and it will be available in all game modes. And lastly, they officially announced that the club changes that they've been talking about have been delayed until November. So more info on that as I get it, but I did give my thoughts on what I thought was going to happen with all of these club changes in my last video. So if you're curious what my take is on that, as well as my mainly wrong predictions, then you can go check that out to make fun of me. But in short, the changes will come in November. Clubs will be relying on players that are both skilled and active, and they will reap in some awesome rewards together as well. Now, the rewards, I think will be something like modifications to weapons or abilities, but again, that's complete speculation, and I'll bring you the official info as soon as we know it. So be sure to stay tuned to this channel so that I can give you all the info on like the skins, when they're coming out, how much they're going to cost, gameplay of the new skins, as well as the new game modes, the new brawler, how she fares against all the other brawlers, all the good stuff you'll find right here. So be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.